I had Althea on. She gave us the rundown of what was going on. I also showed my audience, a little teaser of the show. I caught up on the show. And I was like, y'all was already arguing in the first episode. Like, so, like what is really going on with you? People have their own opinions, about y'all's relationship or, whatever's going on. And we just wanted to hear your side since we already heard her side. I don't want to give you all the rundown, but
No. I mean, look, I met out there. I fell in love with her deeply. We ended up going on TV, so our relationship was in the public. I don't know. I think that right there might have been one of the problems.
So what about this the spirit woman? Is she the next the young look like what is she? Like how is she to work with?
Spirit's cool. Spirit's very intelligent. And I respect the way like her calmness is dope. Very intelligent, very articulate. She really is a therapist. She knows her stuff. And to be really honest with you, that's if there was she's the type of therapist that I would love to go to. Like she has all her stuff together, honestly.
Okay. Everybody's saying
very calming. She's very calming.
So during your time in the house, did y'all accomplish? Okay, let me ask you this. What was your goal in going into this situation?
I was hoping that me and Althea could have found some spark to get back together.
Okay. And
I'll be honest.
And did that happen? Like what was going on? Like
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, we was already kind of over before we got in the house. So going in the house, even though it was co-parent, I went in there thinking that maybe, there was a way we can get back together.
Okay.
I mean, I'm admitting it right here live on your show.
Well, I mean, I know you still, you still have a soft spot, and like I was asking Althea earlier.
I don't want to even hear it because I don't want to hear nothing negative. I don't need to hear it.
Nothing negative was said. I'm on Team Benzino and Althea, so I wasn't letting her drag you, and I'm not gonna let you drag her.
I'm not. Listen. I always speak highly of her.
Okay.
I'm only gonna speak highly of her. It's no drag. I'm not drag. I didn't drag her on the show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was only professing my love, and I wrote an amazing poem for her, and probably a lot of the anger was through frustration because of her willingness to get with everybody else. Kind of like it made it seem like I was on an island. I felt like here you are getting with everybody else, kind of like against me. So that right there.
You gotta admit, Benzino, the first episode, that's kind of how it felt. Like she had already introduced herself to everyone, and you was outside throwing a temper tantrum.
I mean, my thing is like, if we're going in for a process, what I'm saying, with these people, should be the last thing. Like I'm not there to and they're all, I'm not there. I wasn't there to just be, interacting with the people. I know maybe I'm not antisocial. I'm not mean, but it seemed like others were focused in on others too much. And it seemed like when Althea got with the other girls, there was just too much information being shared about me. And then it made everything about me, like everybody's frustration, the whole conversation, it seems like when they get together is about me. And I didn't know this at the time until I'm watching the show.
But why wouldn't it be about you?
But because I should have got more money than it, and they should have called it the Benzino show. I should have got a bigger check than shit.
But you agreed to do the show, so
right. But I didn't agree to be like the guy that everybody's going to talk about.
But you're not in production, so you don't know.
To vilify But they didn't have to. They didn't have to have conversations about me all the time. For what? Like what? I didn't hear him talk about Coolio. Shit. Talk about somebody else. Like,
okay, let me ask you this then. What was I want to know what broke
as you
up
see,
the
I wasn't
relationship?
talking to listen, but look, I didn't talk about nobody. Like I wasn't bashing nobody. I wasn't minding nobody's business. I didn't care. So why couldn't I apply to Zeno? But they already had it out once once beloved Althea went and kind of like gave her, skewed, and the others came in and like they had her back, and from then on it was like I was labeled from then on, and it was hard trying to go through the process when you could feel the tension, you could feel people that don't, that just you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, like y'all just see 45 minutes. Imagine being the whole 24 hours with all that.
But
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Shit, I was by myself.
Okay. People are saying that all Althea wanted was just for you to be a faithful man, and it seems like you kind of didn't want to do that. So
All Althea wanted was to do a what? Is to be what?
it's for you to be faithful.
Listen. The truth of the matter is this, okay? Althea left. You know what? Okay. All right. See, why I never like to talk about this is because I can't win. I can't win by telling my truth and going against what Althea is saying. I can't win by just agreeing, saying, yeah, it's all my fault and I cheated. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just a situation where, and I think I've learned this, and this is good for me, that I have to take some of these I can't wins and pick my battles elsewhere. So
But Benzino, you've been in the public eye long enough to know that people are gonna talk shit.
No, not talk shit, but the truth go through 3 different stages. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point. Like people are gonna form their own version of the truth, especially with social media.
No, my thing is, there was a long time where I never cheated on Althea, right? When Althea left and went to Los Angeles, Zeno had just been born and she just moved out there, just left. I'm gone. I'm out of here. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to go get your woman. You're supposed to go get your woman. You're supposed to woo her back.
What do you mean? I went out there. I went out to chase her. I went out, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I went out there, so I got a career too. I put all my career and aspirations, everything on hold, chasing her. Nobody can tell me. Listen, the stuff that I went through with her, I've never been through with nobody else. And so my pursuit of her was unlike anybody else. Unlike anybody else's. What I've done for her, I've done for nobody else. So it doesn't matter what she says, he says, who says. I'm happy with that, knowing that I've done more for her and I've pursued more for her and courted her more than any other woman. You know what I'm saying? So she gets that. We had a beautiful son, and if she says that I wasn't faithful and I messed up, then I apologize for that. I wish, what I'm saying, she didn't feel that way, and I wish she would forgive me and we can move on. But life goes on. She's moved on. I'm moving on, and we all gonna move on.
Okay. So for the sake of your son, is that the reason why you decided to like continue to, work this out in the public eye? Like if everybody's moved on, why did you go on Love Goals? What was,
I mean, it was a good show. It was a good opportunity. It was a good check, and it was a good opportunity. But to be honest with you, I had second thoughts about going on that type of show again. We already did Marriage Boot Camp, and that was like a little mini disaster. So, being locked up in a house with strangers and then her, and like that's Believe me, you know what I'm saying? That's not an easy thing. So I've already done it. I wasn't looking forward to do it again, but it was a good opportunity, and it paid well. And you know, I took the opportunity and we did it.
Okay. I'm just I'm looking at these comments because they like a lot of people are saying that it was all about you, money, the power play in the relationship was different. Y'all were toxic. Y'all weren't right from the beginning, and y'all have been going through this for
No,
so
that's
many
not true.
years.
From the beginning, it was dope. The very beginning, it was dope. And it just, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's not easy being on TV. Our relationship was on 3, 4 television shows. Different network, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not on reality shows to be judged. And like I said, if you think that that didn't have um, a part of it, then you're just fooling yourself. Like, that's a major part of, that's a part of the demise of us. It was reality TV.
But
Having
why did you allow that to happen? Y'all kept going on all these reality TV shows.
it's opportunity, Michelle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you think, I mean, you get it. You're on TV, and you're building your brand, and you know, it's part of it. Becomes part of your work. It becomes part of your career being on TV. You know, reality TV shows. You got some good ones. You got, I mean, the ones that I chose because I figured of how I'm going to navigate and how I'm going to represent. I'm not going to, how I go on reality TV isn't going to be the next, however they go, heal. Everybody's individual. So I don't act like no somebody else when them cameras are around. I'm me all the way. You
Okay,
know,
can we talk about that then? The whole love goals situation and the couples that were in the house with y'all. Everybody's bringing up the fact that there was a connection between you and one of the other women, Sunday Carter.
no connection.
No
There's
connection.
not, there's no Sunday was invisible to me the whole time. Like, there's no
But
my
had y'all
connection with my
previously been
connection
together in an
my
intimate way,
my
Benzino?
connection in that house was with Althea.
But had y'all previously been together in an intimate way? Like, wouldn't that be
Listen,
awkward?
if you watch the show, Sunday came straight out of the blue and said something that we didn't. So I'm going with Sunday.
So Sunday said that you didn't do it.
Sunday said that we didn't do it. The first episode out of the blue. Again, until I'm watching the show, I'm like, look at this shit from the very
But you
first show.
said y'all did before on a magazine cover or something.
Listen. Sunday said on Love Goals that we didn't do nothing. I'm gonna go with Sunday. If that's what Sunday said, then we're gonna go with Sunday. Yeah,
All
because
right.
yeah,
But you don't think that's awkward though? If the tables had been turned and it was someone who had been connected to Althea in a way, you don't think that would have been a bit awkward for you to be in the same house with that person?
I went through that same situation before. Like, what do you mean?
What?
Like, I went through that same situation
Oh.
without, like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta's a small world. People are gonna see each other. If you decide to get with somebody to the next level and love them, you can't worry about who's in the past and all that shit. We all grown ups. So
Okay.
it don't matter who fucked who or who. That's kid shit. I don't got time for that. I don't think about goofy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is like, you know, I love you, whatever's the past. I got a past, you got a past. We together now. I don't give two shits about none of that behind me. So, and anybody that would bring that up is just bringing it up to hurt you anyways. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, deal with that. But other than that, I don't, that's goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever Sunday is, who's what, I wasn't there for her. I was there for Althea. You know, so once Althea gets with the click, then automatically the click starts feeling comfortable to come at me any certain way. And you know, I mean, you can't win arguing with a woman. You surely can't win arguing with 3 women. You can't win.
Oh, okay.
I did the best I could.
Okay. Okay. Well, people were saying that there was an emotional moment where you cried and Althea cried and y'all hugged
Yeah,
each
man, I
other.
cried. Man, I was emotional. Like, come on, man. Of course, man. You're emotional. I was. You know what I mean? I was. And that cry was probably built up in me for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It probably just came out. It came out a couple of times. But after I did, I felt a lot better, to be honest with you. It was like a ton of bricks lifted off my shoulders. But that was built up for a long time. We hadn't seen each other for a while before we got together. We had been separated for a while. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't that much. And then, the couple of times we did, it was just chaos, like arguing stuff. So, it was emotional that it looked like, damn, this is beautiful. Like, it was emotional for me. I cried. You know what I'm saying?
So people are asking about like earlier, I guess something was on the blogs about you sliding in somebody's DMs and Carly Red.
That's bullshit. Carly made that up. That's no.
Why you think Carly made it up?
She had to. She had to Photoshop that. Like, I wasn't in Carly's DMs.
So Carly was the one who, well, I guess she would be to leak. Okay.
So Carly's looking for storyline at this point.
So would you return to Love and Hip Hop if you were to become a storyline?
If I return Love and Hip Hop, I gotta return as a main character. I can't return as somebody's story sidekick. I've earned that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, if I go back to Love and Hip Hop, I gotta be a main character.
So were you are you still cool with Stevie J?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Sleeves talk. Kirk. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Scrappy too much. But everybody on Love and Hip Hop, I'm cool with. I ain't had no beef with nobody on Love and Hip Hop. Shit, I even seen Johnson a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to move forward. Like whatever happened. A lot of unfortunate stuff happened, but it's like you move forward. We adults, and if this is all our career, and it is based off of these different reality shows, then it just doesn't make sense to keep all this anger and hate towards one another when ultimately you're gonna have to cross paths at some point. And if it's not life and death, then you just keep it moving.
So would you like to take questions from the audience? I can add people.
Life's too short, man. It's the coronavirus out here, man, for real. Like, I don't got time to be hating anybody and having vendettas and all that shit.
Okay. So have you moved on? Are you dating now? Like, what's the?
No, I'm not dating.
Okay. Okay.
No, I really ain't. I'm not. I think I'm not in the I don't think I'm in the heart set today. I don't think my heart will allow that. My mind right now, I'm still trying to heal myself. So
you still have feelings for Althea? Your heart is broken.
Listen, we didn't say all that. All I'm saying is that it's weird because I haven't dated. It's almost like, and I never had a problem with communicating with a woman, going out with a woman, but now it just seems like everything's new again. It's just a weird feeling. So I don't know. We'll see. Then the quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's kind of been isolated. So just getting back out and trying to deal with society and people just on a regular basis is going to be crazy now. Like, imagine being single and you have to social distance. That shit is crazy.
I don't have to imagine it. I'm doing it now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, social distances plays a whole new meaning for single people.
Mm-hmm. It does.
Unless you're going to be cybering, and I'm not.
So who have you been quarantining with over there?
I'm on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, myself. They're about to lift it, so we're gonna be able to move around a little bit. But I understand, within the next.
You're not supposed to move around. Like somebody was over there.
I'm not.
Look, somebody, you pointed to their camera earlier. Somebody's over there. You still hanging out with your friends and stuff.
Oh no. Well, I got the studio hooked up. We was doing a song.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we was doing a song. My man on the producers over there across. Is there anything else they want to know?
Nah, child.
Ain't no female over here, you know what I'm saying? So, there ain't no female over here because then that'd be the first thing y'all be ready for. Ooh.
Well, that's the point. We saying, ooh, but then you're saying that the relationship is no more. So basically, we sitting here like, well, they still together.
Well, maybe I haven't healed from it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
If I heal from it, then you know what I'm saying. Maybe it might be 3 chicks over here. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I ain't. But I'm be honest with you. I ain't healed from it. You know what I'm saying. So I ain't. I'm not thinking about, especially putting my business in public or having a chick like on Instagram or something. Like I can't even think about doing that.
Okay. It just gives me that neither one of y'all have moved on because neither one of y'all are able to like be with someone else publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's I don't know. It's just it's a sticky
What you
situation.
want me to do? I love that woman. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I want to be a family with her and Zeno. Like I didn't the fuck. Like I didn't go through all that, man, just to like this shit fall apart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I want another chance. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe I deserve one. But shit. Well, like what can I do? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, that shit'll torment you. And then you'll never be able to love, man. Life is too short, yo, with this coronavirus shit. Even more so now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting myself in that position no more. You can believe that.
Okay. Well, we all, hoping for the best for you. Somebody said play us some beats.
I,
This
it's my
not
little
copyrighted, is it?
it's my little song I wrote right here.
Okay. You over there writing love songs tonight?
Inspired by Althea. How you tell me something, I'm breaking bread with you. Count money sitting in the bed
He
with you.
pulling that Teddy Riley on us, y'all.
Was the bigger nigga. All I wanted was the bigger picture. I ain't seen him in a minute. Had me in my feelings, I admit it. Shit too
You said you wrote that
complicated,
for
it ain't
Althea?
tripping. Had me counting all the days that you missing.
Look, I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. You wrote that
No,
for Althea?
I mean it's you get motivation from what you're going through. So I'm gonna put together a couple of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like really for the ladies.
Okay.
I've gotten a pretty big female audience since Love Goes. I mean, I've always had a pretty like my audience really, even on Instagram, is the majority females. But since Love Goes come on, the support I'm getting, I mean, it's like I've done TV and I've done things. I've been around for a minute, but I've never ever like the support that comes in from women is just like, man, it's overwhelming. The stuff that they say, and it's just like, wow, I mean, it blows me away because it's like it helps. Believe it or not, Michelle, that be helping me
Uh,
to hear those. I know maybe people won't say they do, but they reading that stuff right there that helps me. I ain't gonna lie.
okay. Okay.
I ain't gonna
Somebody said you need to put Althea on the hook. Y'all can do a
lie.
little duet. I mean,
You know,
I just feel like a lot of people are low key rooting for y'all because hell, it's been so many years. We
but
didn't watch.
that's what makes it hard, though. Imagine having to hear that every day. I wish y'all could make it. I wish, like, I'm here. I'm trying to get her out my system. You know what I'm saying? So I can just function. And it's like you got to keep hearing that shit over and over and over. And it's like, you know, it's like no matter what. And then, every picture we took thousands of pictures. So in Google, it's me and her. Like, so it's hard. This shit's hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever went through in my life because I haven't. I was able. Sometimes I was able to out of sight, out of mind, and my mind would be able to. But this right here is like because this. I mean, we've been on so much TV, so much in the light, and then people have taken their vested interest in our lives. Like these last 3, 4, 5 years, since me and Althea started, the public had exactly knows what we done went through. It's almost like they're all of our cousins. Half of them Althea's cousins, half of my cousins. You know what I'm saying? They know everything about us. Like that's some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wish it, man, come on. Nobody wishes more than me that it could, like, believe me, trust me, trust me. But it ain't like that. That's not how it is. So, you know what I mean? But I gotta deal with that shit, yo. every day.
Well, I mean, just like somebody in the chat said, sometimes you have to unplug. Sometimes you have to walk away from the internet. And I know for you it's hard, Mr. Selfie King.
Yeah. No, not even just the pictures. It's just more or less now. I mean, your internet is your branding. You know that, Michelle. I mean,
well, I know that, but I didn't have any problem disconnected from Instagram. I go on Instagram every blue moon, like, and I get it.
All I got is Instagram. That's it. Like
But you have more. Instagram is a free platform, and it's for vanity. Y'all are surviving off of likes and clicks and subscriber numbers. That's it. Like, where's the money in Instagram?
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I say this to a lot of my.
It's already started.
But y'all starting it. Y'all starting it. Instagram making money off y'all.
It's already started. Like, you know.
But that's an addiction. That's called an addiction.
No. Look, I use my Instagram for promote Benzino, promote my crab traps. And then, yeah, you know, I mean, I be throwing my little gym pics in there, you know, now and then, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but that's just like for the motivation and for the ladies.
See, that's what I mean. That's the vanity of it. You're doing it for the likes, the views, the clicks. You know, so many people are watching you. And I mean, and I get it. You're a celebrity, and that's where the narcissism comes in. And you know, wait, let me finish. You know, that's the one place you could go where all eyes are on you.
I don't consider myself a celebrity. Everybody wants to be loved and everybody wants to be liked. That's what we all want as humans. We just want to be loved.
Well, that I want people to hate me. I love it. Because hate, and I say this all the time, hate and love, that's the same thing. Y'all talk about me like shit, or you can say you love me, one or the other. My thing is, you don't want indifference, because when people don't give a fuck about you, when people are clicking on stories that got your name in it, when people aren't checking for you, that's when you lose. You good when people hate you or you love you. Love don't matter.
I love love. I do. I swear to God, like, when motherfuckers love, I'm just a sucker for love. I swear to God, yo.
Okay. I
want listen, let me tell you something. I'm telling you. And I've said this I've said it all night. The next woman that I do get with, she's gonna have the best Zeno in a relationship. Like if Althea did give me another chance, oh my God, it would be perfect, because I know everything. Like, we've been through like I know. Like, it would be amazing. But then the next woman, she's gonna get the best Zeno because I know what not to do. I know, you know what I mean? And I know what I don't want. Like, I appreciate women way more. Like, I know the concept of men and women now. Took me a while. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't, you know, shit. But I know it now. I've been through enough where I know it now. Okay. So watch. I'm gonna get married one day.